and welcome to Writing with Sandhya, a very special episode where I'm going to talk about my first book, do a little book reading of Mia Finds a Home, and with Mia herself. We are in Mia's room. This is her little room with her own ledge, and she's got a balcony, she's got her own catio, and she just loves it here. So I thought, let me just come here and share the story of Mia Finds a Home in her house itself. Firstly, I'd like to thank you all for supporting me on this channel, and I hope you enjoyed all the sessions this month, November, which was Children's Fiction Month. We had a book club session with Ryan. We had an author. We met a young author called Inaya. And we had a bullet journaling session with Tarana. So if you haven't got any of that, you can please go back and catch some of those episodes and come back and listen to me talking about Mia Finds a Home. Okay, so just to introduce this book, this happened some years ago when my daughter was little. She was about 5-6 years old, and we were talking about how she came home. And then I told her the story of how Mia came home and shared the pictures. When I told this story to my colleague, Piali, who used to work with me, she was a visual designer and she loved cats. So that was fantastic, and she always wanted to be a children's illustrator. So we thought this is great, and we worked together to create a storyboard. So I wrote the storyboard, I've written it in rhyme, so all the paragraphs, and and she will talk about how she came up with her ideas, and we came up with this wonderful book because the illustrations are just beautiful, the color is fantastic. Piali is from NIT and has done given sessions there on colors, so it's like beautiful color. I released this about, I think, 6 years ago, and Kindle had just come in, so we were just experimenting. Okay, how do we get this online? And suddenly we found that we were published. So we're like, that's great. And it did very well. So we had a print run, and it's sold out, initially itself. We haven't done another one yet, but it's available on Kindle. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free over there. So it's wonderful to write about, pets and about animals for children, because children really resonate with that and just try to identify with that story. So Tarana was trying to connect with, how Mia came home and how Tarana came home itself. So this was supposed to be a longer series, but I've just come out with the first book in the series. So now I'd like you to hear from Piali on her experience on how the videos, how the graphics were made. And if you are a visual designer, if you are a children's illustrator, you'd love to illustrate children's books, I think she gives a lot of useful tips, so stick around and listen to that. We also have a short clip on how we did our book launch, which was in my home itself, in another room over here. Short clip on that, and then come back here and I'll do a book reading. Mia seems to be in a great mood, so I think she'll give us company for this. Mia is 12 years old now, by the way. So we'll come back for the book reading.
Hi, I'm Piali, and I'm the illustrator of the book Mia Finds a Home. It is a story of a kitten's journey to her new home. It's a bedtime storybook for toddlers. When author Sandhya approached me with her story, I was thrilled to be part of this project. Like Sandhya, I am also very fond of cats. I had grown up with 9 cats at my home, and this common interest drew me towards this project. In a couple of days, I read the manuscript and highlighted the lines I would pick up for illustration. This was an easy process as each para had only 4 lines. I went to Sandhya's home to visit Mia. Sandhya told me the characteristics and every detail of Mia. She informed me that Mia is a Mia Coon breed. I gathered old pictures of Mia and all other information as the research material. Few things which I kept in mind in the beginning were the book needs to be colorful, the characters should be consistent, The illustration should describe the same story. The illustration should capture different poses, expressions, and setting. Mia is the hero of the story, hence, human faces should be hardly viewable in the scenes. I created illustrations of Mia in different settings and poses and thereby created a rough storyboard. Storyboarding is a very good and effective technique to get a quick visual glance of the whole story or the tale. I then collaborate with the author to finalize the drawing frames. Some tips. When creating a story with a character, you should gather every little detail of the character. For physical reference, one should create a character model sheet along with a clay model of the character. When developing the character, one should give some unique characteristics to them. Composition and color should be used thoughtfully for appealing visuals. Apply composition techniques like golden ratio, the rule of thirds, the rule of odds, varying symmetry or asymmetry. Mia Finds a Home is a full bleed hand-drawn and hand-painted book. I use Faber-Castell color pencils of 48 shades to illustrate this book. The illustrations were scanned and copy was composed digitally using Photoshop. This is how it was made ready for print.
All right, children and adults, are you ready for Mia Finds a Home book reading? Just to get into the mood, you can wear Mia inspired clothes, accessories. You can have paw prints printed on your nails. That's something that I did for one of Mia's birthdays. So just have fun and join along. So Mia Finds a Home, story by Sandy, that's my nickname, illustrated by Piali. So, the 5 kittens romp and play as they wait to go away. They sleep under the bed in the AC room till the maid chases them out with a broom. Meanwhile, in Bangalore city, into her laptop screen stares Sandy. What is this funny creature? She cries, as little Tortoise picture she spies. That's a Maine Coon stretched out, the largest cat that's ever about. A gentle giant, she reads, one of the old forest breeds. Sounds just right for me, she thinks. Why, her ears are just like a lynx. Let me go see her, she decides, jumps into a car and away she rides. Soon she reaches the little kitties and stares at the itty bitties. The 3 boys have found homes already, which left just Tota and Silver Gracie. Gracie streaks like silver lightning. She runs so fast without touching a thing. Sandy decides to take Tota and call her Mia. She picks her up and says, "See ya." Back they go in the red car. Little Mia has never gone so far. She doesn't drink, she doesn't eat. She refuses to sit in the car seat. So Sandy keeps Mia on her lap, using an old towel for a wrap. By evening they reach their red house. They shake awake from a light doze. Mia has a little room all ready for her. A bowl for food, a bowl for water, a litter box, a basket and some toys. Little Mia eyes them all with poise. She doesn't drink milk, she doesn't eat fish. Sandy tries to tempt her with every kind of dish. What will she drink? What will she eat? At last Mia eats a bit of minced meat. Sniff, 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 she checks out her pad. Why, it's quite nice. It's not at all bad. She plays with a sweet and pounces on a ball. She yawns and stretches and doesn't cry at all. She jumps over the bed and under it too. She catches the curtain rod and tries to chew. She even gets her very first visitor. "Hello," says her aunt and sits down beside her. She jumps over and under and around the bed and finally settles on the table well fed. "Good night, Mia. Sleep well, little girl. Tomorrow another new adventure will unfurl." So I hope you like the book. So if you download the book from Kindle and read it, for all the kids, if you're going to have a kitty party and enjoy this story in a little party, there are sheets you can print out in color. For the little older kids, there are fun facts about cats. So what I suggest is go and have a nice kitty party with Mia and send us pictures and post it and let us know how it goes. Mia has a very own Facebook page, and I'll share the link below so that you can join along, share your pictures and videos. Love to join us in this journey. So what's next after this? I got caught up writing other things, and of course with work and all of that. But lots of people would like to hear more about Mia. And she has a twin sister called Tuk Tuk, right? So the tales of Mia and Tuk Tuk are going to continue. I've written the whole story till Tuk Tuk comes in and their first year. Hopefully that will be out next year, and I'll keep you all posted about that. A lot of adults also ask about cats and how to take care of them, and so many stories about them, and I have so many stories to share. So hopefully I've written it all down, and hopefully that comes out sometime. So that's something to look forward to in the next 1 or 2 years. But I just wanted to share this little story with you. So Mia, can we say bye to everybody? And say like, share, subscribe maybe? Like, share, subscribe folks. Bye. See you next time.